So Newsweek, very popular magazine, published an article on November 28th. That's Thanksgiving, titled "How is Trump Spending Thanksgiving? Tweeting, golfing, and more." So, where was Trump on Thanksgiving, though? He made a surprise trip to Afghanistan to serve the troops Thanksgiving dinner. Newsweek later edited
how
the title to
conceited
say,
and stuck up of him.
Yeah.
To fly to Afghanistan to support the troops.
So what
a terrible person.
Yeah. So Newsweek later edited the title to say, "How did Trump spend Thanksgiving? Tweeting, golfing, and surprising U.S. troops in Afghanistan." And you really can't find. I searched for about 30, 40 minutes trying to find this article, the original article, and I ended up having to go on Twitter, and I found someone who tweeted so there's this thing called the Web Archive, and they actually found this article on the Web Archive, and even if you don't like Trump, okay, you got to admit this is very disgusting, because Trump, Afghanistan, if you didn't know, is a very dangerous place to be, especially if you are a United States president. And they didn't announce any of this because obviously security threats. So it was a surprise. I read an article that said that the people that were there, quote unquote secret service people, they didn't even know Trump was incoming until he got out of the plane. Okay, that's how secretive this was. And it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are on this, Isaac. But
well, I just think it's dangerous how quick the news is to just start throwing out articles to diss on Trump. It shows that they don't really put much effort and research into it. They're just trying to make a fuss. And then they eventually had to change it because they found out that he was, being a good person and visiting troops in Afghanistan, and they can't just blatantly lie.
I'm going to be 110% honest with you. When I saw this Newsweek thing, I was very flabbergasted, because so in the article it had gone on to say something about how many. So Trump, he's very wealthy, and it was talking about how in the original article, he's known for having a 14-course meal on Thanksgiving. It's like a lobster bisque and
how dare he
lamb.
have a good Thanksgiving? He should just eat some crappy stew.
He should just
made of
fried dog shit, right? Just pick up dog shit and
so that he can relate to all the people in poverty.
Yeah, I mean,
how dare he want to have a good Thanksgiving?
If I was as wealthy as him. You don't even have to be that wealthy to enjoy something like that. But I mean, I've had lamb before. I don't like lamb. Does that make me a bad person? Well, yes. Probably. But yeah, in the eyes of Newsweek, anyone who's had lamb or anything more than a Big Mac is a bad person. Anyone that's had anything more than the $5 Biggie meal from Wendy's is a bad person. Okay, the
Biggie bag is a good deal. Okay. You get a 4-piece nugget, you get a bacon cheeseburger, and fries and a drink, okay? For $5. I mean, I support the Biggie bag.
So this kid, Isaac, we're going to see Brody at his college, right? And we make this trip, and we are there for a couple days, and we're just about to leave. We just had this big old meal at Longhorns, and he says to me, "Hey, Gage, there's a Wendy's we're going to be driving by, right?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Can we stop and get the $5 Biggie back meal?"
Okay,
I said,
look.
How much do you have left, Isaac? I have $5.
You need a little bit of story behind this, because the entire time we were down there, I was trying to get them to go to Wendy's to get the Biggie bag. And I was like, you know what? Even though I'm not hungry and I don't particularly want to eat, I'm getting my Biggie bag. So I just tried one last time and he caved. And of course, then I actually had it. And I wasn't sure if I actually wanted it or not, but I ate it because I had it.
He wanted me to try the spicy
worth it?
nugget.
No. Did I feel uncomfortably full after the fact? Of course. But do I still support my decision to push for the Biggie bag? Absolutely.
He had me try a spicy nugget. They weren't as good as he hyped it up to be.
They are good. Spicy nuggets from Wendy's are great, okay?
No, they're not good. I don't like anything spicy, so that's probably why I didn't like them. But
Maybe you should stop being such a wimp, Gage.
yeah, he pissed me off. Like seriously. I wanted to kick his ass. Like all weekend long. We're like, yay, where do we want to get lunch?
Wendy's.
Oh, let's go to Wendy's. And Brody's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't remember what this, because this was quite a few months ago. But we're getting a little off track here, but I'll finish the story anyway. He's like, I really want to go get the spicy nuggets on the way. And I said, I don't know if we're going to be going by a Wendy's. And even if we do, I mean, do we really? So, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It was funny, though. It was funny as hell. But he ended up getting his biggie bag. And we ended up getting home. I ended up getting home at like fucking midnight or something. It was ridiculous. That travel home. But I just had a $25 steak at Longhorns. And you had, I don't know what the fuck you had, like the fucking Happy Meal of steaks at Longhorn. Like
it was just like a little 6-ounce sirloin.
Was it really that small?
Yeah, I think it was just a 6 ounce.
I remember when I had my first 6-ounce steak at Longhorns. It was a pretty big deal. It was like I was 10 years old. Like we'd go to Longhorns whenever we went to the city. Well, finger quotes the city. And I turned 10, and my dad's like, "Okay, Gage, you are now eligible to get a 6-ounce steak." And I'm like, "Really? Oh yeah, great." So I got my first. Was it a 6? I think it was. It was either a 6 or a 10 ounce.
It was probably 6 ounce, I bet.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow. I was so proud. I was so happy. I'm like, I'm finally getting a 6-ounce steak. Woo! I'm 10 years old. Like, other 10-year-olds are glad that they get, some Nintendo game, and I'm here like, I can finally get a 6-ounce steak at Longhorns.
Look, Gage, 6 ounces is enough meat to fill someone. Yeah. It should be, at least.
What did I get? I got a ribeye, and I think it was 16 ounces, and I finished every bite. Oh, so good.
I'm looking up nutrition facts for a 6-ounce steak.
I don't even want to know.
460 calories.
Oh, that isn't bad for 6 ounces.
And 42 grams of protein. Okay, is that not a complete meal? Is that not enough of a meal mixed with, like, if you had fries with it, maybe? I mean, I'm pretty sure I got broccoli with it, because I just like broccoli. But, mixed with other things.
A long time to get in there. Like, it took forever. Like, remember we were out there waiting for, like, an hour?
I wouldn't say it was an hour, but it was a little while.
No, it was, because we got the beeper.
Well, yeah, we get the buzzer thingy, but I don't know if it was quite an hour.
I don't know. Whatever.
It was fine, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were just hanging out in the Tahoe.
Back to Newsweek, okay? Yeah, so this happened, and I know we got a little off track, but that's what happens when Brody's not here to whip us, Brody, we miss you, brother.
Whip us into shape with a couple words.
Yeah. So, yeah, we... Yeah, this is pretty. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't surprise me at all. Like, this is how the media is, and honestly, I don't think they're gonna learn from this mistake. I think it's just gonna keep on happening, right? I mean, they have no reason to stop, right? And it doesn't. And they didn't even have the decency to change the title completely. It still said, "What is Trump doing on Thanksgiving? Tweeting, golfing, and surprising U.S. troops in Afghanistan." I mean, I don't know if that's their way of having some sort of like comedy, or if that's just they just don't want to change it because they don't like the guy. Still makes him look bad. I mean, he wasn't tweeting or golfing. Well, he did tweet. He tweeted that. Did you see the photo of him as Rocky Balboa?
No, I didn't.
It was funny. I'll have to show you that after we finish recording. But yeah, it was It was funny. There was something funny because the media was like, obviously he had someone Photoshop his face onto Rocky Balboa from the Rocky movie. You've seen the Rocky movie, right? The boxing movie. I'm
sorry to do this to you, Gage, but no, I have not watched Rocky.
I quit the
watched
podcast.
Any of the Rockies.
I quit. Oh my god. You haven't seen Rocky Balboa?
Not a single one of the Rocky movies.
They've made like 5 movies.
And I've watched none of them.
Wow. Okay. You know who Sylvester Stallone is?
No.
Okay. Why does that not surprise me? Anyway, yeah. It was his face on top of Rocky from the movie from like the 1970s, and this media company said something like, "Hey, this is obviously fake, photoshopped," and Trump tweeted something like, "How dare you accuse us of this being photo?" It was obviously a joke, but like they actually made an article about this. It's like, what is that? Is this what journalism has come to? Like, is journalism really?
Unless that was supposed to be comedic journalism, hopefully.
Yeah, but I don't know. This world is fucked up.
Oh, I know who Sylvester Stallone is. I looked up a picture of him. I know this guy.
Have you seen Rocky?
Or know of him. No, I have not watched Rocky, but...
Okay.
I know of this actor. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.